Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Supernatural Investigations, Case 28, The Hunted Hunter. Let's allow chapter 3, and Tilly says that Gwen is having a fight with a vampire, most probably Bathsheba. Guys, I need your help. What's happening? My sister is having a big fight with some crazy vampire lady out in the swamp. Oh no. Did you tell Gwen about your mom getting captured? Kind of? Ah, dear. Then we need to get out of the swamp right away before Gwen gets hurt. Okay, let's go. You'll never get away with this, Bathsheba. No one will miss Nice Hunter. Gwen, I didn't kill your mother. I only wanted her to be more like you. Yeah, right. Maybe my mom did have the right idea about monsters like you. Whoa, Gwen, you can't mean that. I don't know what I mean anymore, but I don't trust Bathsheba. I think I'll go hide deeper in the swamp. You're scary. I am scary? Gwen, I don't think I've ever seen you like that. I'm sorry. Maybe I should go cool off. Poor Gwen. I hope we can get her off the suspect list soon. You're right, Katarina. We're already in the swamp. We should have another look around for clues. Okay. Well, Bathsheba acts like a small child, so it was easy to scare her away. Spike Club. Oh my god. Who used it and on whom? Well, almost to the next level. Good call, Katarina. What's this phone doing here? You need to unlock it so we can find the owner. Not sure what that call for paper could be, but if you have a hunch about piecing it back together, don't let me stop you. And that weapon, it's a tactical mace. Dolores was famous for using hers in bouts with supernatural creatures. Finding that weapon at the crime scene can't be an accident. That had to be Dolores' mace. Maybe a sample of the green slime one can tell us more. I somehow have a feeling that she used that mace on the swamp guy. Alright, we're gonna first collect the thing, this green thing from the base. You got a sample of that green slime from the victim's mace. Let's go have a closer look under the microscope. Okay. Alright, now the torn paper. Oh, Aspen. Back off, Dolores, or you'll regret it. Katarina, the torn paper you pieced together was a threat to Dolores. It reads, back off, Dolores, or you'll regret it. And you're right, Katarina. He has written on a brochure from the resort where Sam Ellis used to work. Yeah, him. Let's go ask Sam Ellis why he made this threat to Dolores. Yeah. Okay, let's now unlock the phone. Why do you have a wolf mask in that picture? Katarina, you locked that phone and it belonged to Dolores Harper. Looks like she's holding up a kill in that photo. Yeah, now I see the blood there. We should get this phone to Hope. Yeah, this picture just tells that you are proud of your kill. Alright, now the slime. Oh, one more. Mutated blood. What? So, Katarina, the green slime from that maze was mutated blood? Some of the cells in the blood are missing nuclei. That's like Frox's blood, if I recall my high school biology right. You're right, Katarina, there's only one vaguely amphibian suspect, and that's the lovelorn swamp monster. So, he did have an encounter with Dolores Harper. We better ask old Greg all about it. Yeah. Alright, first let's go talk to Sam. Sam, it looks like you managed to survive beating supernatural hunter extraordinary Dolores Harper. Yeah, we met alright. I couldn't believe it. She found my hiding place and tried to smoke me out like I was vermin. My eyes are still dry and itchy. Was she hunting you? More like recruiting. She knew that you guys have a werewolf on your team, so she wanted one of hers. But I knew it had to be a trap because she never worked with a supernatural creature. So you told her she'd regret it if she didn't back off. Yeah, and it worked. I never heard from her again. But maybe she heard from you when you killed her. Well, you don't have dry eyes, so it's not going to be you. Alright, let's go to our swamp guy, Greg. My eyes are so dry these days I can barely see. Katarina, is that you? Yeah, Greg, it's us. We'd like to know about Dolores Harper hitting you with one of her weapons. Oh, that. We had a fight. To the death? Heard that? No, I was peacefully eating some gator fritters and she stumbled up all drunk like and just started swinging. She said someone tried to hide her weapons. I think she thought it was me. Then she smacked my posterior and drew blood. My swamp snake friends came to help me. I wish I'd show out like that when I want to share one of my new songs. I guess Dolores could see that she was outnumbered when the snakes arrived, so she ran. Then she tripped and fell. I didn't see her again, and I didn't want to. I took off for another bog. So you say, Greg, but there will be no bog you can run to if you're guilty of killing Dolores Harper. Oh, it could be you, dude. What's on Dolores' phone that's of interest? Katarina, you're not going to believe what I found in Dolores' phone. After seeing that werewolf head trophy on her home screen photo, I'm almost afraid to ask, but please, tell us. There are so many messages from Morgana, memes about witches, recipes for potions, a discount coupon for spell candles. Strange that someone who claimed to be avoiding Dolores would be sending her every witchy thing the internet has to offer. We better go grab Morgana and get this story straight. Yeah. So, Morgana, What gives? You said you were trying to avoid Dolores, but we have proof that you texted her 20 times a day. Not 20 times a day, but yeah, I tried to convince her to share her witchy powers with me. That's right, you lost your special skill set after you orchestrated Belinda's murder. Yes, and when I found that witch trap, I saw that Dolores was using spells. I knew she didn't want to be a witch. I could have relieved her of the burden. I even wrote a special melody that I hummed around her when we met up. I may not have my old powers, but I can still enchant with the song. But nothing worked. She never gave in. I should have tried harder, but I was a little distracted by my dry eyes. Well, Morgana, distracted or not, you sought out the victim, and that still makes you suspicious in my book. Ooh, it could be you. Katerina, we have a whole collection of suspects who want Dolores Harper dead. She outright attacked Greg, the swamp monster, with her mace for no reason. And even though she claims she wanted Sam Ellis for her team, Dolores was sneaky. I'm pretty sure it was probably a trap. Never mind Bathsheba capturing her. She said she wanted to teach Dolores a song, but can we believe her? And I can't help but worry that maybe, just maybe, Gwen let her temper get the best of her. I sure hope not. But you're right, Katarina. Worrying about Gwen isn't going to get this murder solved. We need to go back to the last place Dolores was seen in public. The truck stop. Yes. Let's go. Katrina, it's a little unnerving to investigate this close to a sinkhole. We're lucky the fire department let us through. Those FBI creds sure come in handy. Not sure I want to know how far down it goes. Weird how these are popping up more often these days. Because of demons. I hope this hole is just a natural phenomenon and doesn't have anything to do with the Demon Queen. I'm afraid it's the second thing. So what clues did you find? Good call. Looking through the rubble could be a big help. And that's a box of eye drops. The crew uses those for their dry eyes. Let's get a sample of that dust from the box. The crew may have left evidence behind. Okay. Alright, let's collect this powder. You gotta sample that dust from the eye drops box. Let's get it to Priya right away. Okay. Alright, 15 hours. Now let's look through this rubble. Okay. Songwriters' rhyming dictionary. And we know that the killer writes songs. You found a rhyming dictionary for songwriting in that rubble, Katerina. We know the killer abducted Dolores from the truck stop and that they write songs, so this must be their dictionary. We'd better bring this dictionary to Priya to see if they left anything on it. Yeah, What are these green particles? Well, Katrina, this is going to be a free lesson in swamp botany. Priya, this better be about that dust sample we brought you. Of course it is. So, did you know that the stringy green stuff that hangs down from trees in the southern states is called Spanish moss? No, I just know about moss. But it's not a moss. It's a plant in the bromeliad family. Mosses use spores to propagate, but the sample you sent me contained a mixture of the tiny crushed flowers and pollen from Spanish moss. And since the Kiro left so much of this pollen all over their eye drop box, they must have Spanish moss all over themselves too. So the Kiro is accessorizing with a bromeliad. Talk about saying it with flowers. Okay, I was right about that. Okay, now the rhyming dictionary. So, Katarina, at first I couldn't find physical traces of the Kiro in or on this dictionary. But then it hit me. On the off chance that the Kiro licked their finger to turn a page of the book, I decided to test it for saliva. Good call. I remember reading the other day that saliva was one of the quickest ways to find a person's age from their DNA. You read right, and I just so happen to know that the person who left their saliva in this dictionary hasn't reached their 40s. Therefore, the Kiro is under 40. Well, the Kiro may be under 40, but they are old enough to know murder is wrong. Yeah. I think I know exactly who's going to be. Katarina, we have all the evidence we need to catch Dolores Harper's killer. Let's go get justice for her. Yeah. It's not Gwen. He's 173, it's not him. It's not even Bathsheba. And it's not Sam. We finally arrest you. Why decide to kill Dolores? And actually, if you did it with vines, how did you do it? You don't have any powers. Morgana Blackhawk, back at the scene of your crime. Katrina and I are charging you with the murder of Dolores Harper. But why would I kill her? She didn't want to share her witchy powers with me, so we went our separate ways. You expect us to believe that, Morgana? She wanted to trap and kill you. Well, she didn't succeed. But I did. I killed Dolores Harper, Katarina. Though it wasn't for the reason that you think. I never need to defend myself from the likes of her. What do you mean? She was a hardcore supernatural hunter. I was hungrier for her death than she was for mine. Since I couldn't get my witch powers restored, I approached a group of demons to see if I could get demonic powers. What? But the demons demanded proof of loyalty, especially from a former witch such as myself. And to prove your loyalty, you killed Dolores Harper. Yes, they gave me just enough power to do the job, promising the rest when I was done. You see, you pose quite a threat to them, Katarina. By killing the mother of one of your team members, they hope to buy time for their queen's plan to rip open the veil. And in exchange for killing Dolores Harper, you got demonic powers? Yes, and you're about to get a taste of them. I'm off to the netherworld. Don't bother trying to follow me. You can't. Flash. Are you alright, Katarina? That zap packed a punch. Morgana stunned us so that she could escape to the netherworld. We can't go after her beyond the veil. And that means she got away with the murder of Gwen's mother. How are we going to tell Gwen this? I can barely accept this myself. You're right, Katrina. I have to stay focused. We have to find the chief. He could be in danger. Time to get to it. Yeah. So you got the demonic powers, but you still can't read our minds. Our minds are protected. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We got continue playing in Beyond the Veil, number 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!